Finally got a fish on. Oh, a gar. Here we are. We're out on the lake today. Getting ready to start fishing here shortly. We're gonna ride around a little bit, get our bearings, and try to catch us some fish. So we'll see you in a bit. Out here on the lake, and I believe on the top of that cypress trees and eagle's nest, there's an old duck blind I'd say that they used to pull the boat under. We're going to just float through these cypress trees and cast and see if we can catch some bluegill or something. We'll get back with you. I don't know if you can see it behind that tree. There's two bald eagles. There's an osprey. I don't know how much my camera's picking up there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's one right here too. Well, we're out here. We've been fishing 3 hours, I believe, without any success. I've had one bite, and it's awful windy out here. It's rough fighting the wind. We don't have no trolling motor. You know what it is. I'm making excuses. Fishing's tough when you don't know the area. So this is gonna be a tough adventure for me, trying to catch a fish in every new place that I go. I did catch that catfish last night, but it wasn't on camera, so I'm not gonna count it. So I guess I'll be wearing my camera anytime I fish from here on out, so that hopefully I can get one on camera and I can mark this off the list. But we'll see. We're just gonna keep on at it. We'll be back with you. Fish on, guys. I believe I got a catfish just out here in the middle. Yep. Nope, a drum. Poor looking thing, but it's a fish. Our first fish of the day. We're just out here in the middle trying to find the deep water. These lakes aren't very deep, but well, can't get him unhooked. And just dragging some minnows along the bottom. If I can get him unhooked here, we'll put him back. A fish on here. Might be a drum. Yep, another drum. Another drum. Oh, quick release. Well, I don't know what's going on. I can't catch nothing but rough fish. My wife can't catch no fish at all. We're just not having no luck out here, but we'll keep trying. Hey guys, we're out here just drifting the middle. Just got some little sinkers and Aberdeen hooks, drifting minnows along the bottom. That's how we've caught our 2 drum. I don't know if I got the catfish that my wife hooked and got to the boat, and I lost it and broke the line trying to get her in the boat. But this is all we're doing. We're just floating along with the wind, using the motor to keep us directed right, and catching a few little fish here and there. Bass, that's a keeper there. That's food. It's a nice yellow bass too. My wife's gonna start putting food on the table for us. She's done caught her a gar. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Let me see your, I got flowers. I got flowers. Oh, there he goes. Here we are out here for round 2. It's the afternoon. I see. I don't know what that is. It's a duck blind. That little water back there. There's a boat ramp and a campsite right down from us. It's a state-run campsite. We rode through there yesterday, and I've never seen the swarm of horseflies in my life. It was like 1,000 horseflies every feet. It was crazy. This is a nice lake. It's full of cypress trees. I believe it's the farthest north you'll find cypress trees in the United States. This place was made by an earthquake in the 1800s that made the Mississippi River run backwards, and it filled it up. So we're going to try it again. We're going to go down here and float some minnows down again. And it's awful windy today. That's why we're just floating minnows, because you can't hold spot very well. Even with anchor, unless you tie to a tree or something, you don't hold very well. So we'll see what happens. I'd say it's probably a drum. I'm not sure, but yep, another drum. I can't catch nothing worth keeping. But at least I'm catching a fish. Thanks for playing. Day 1 on the boat has kind of been a bust. We got 2 yellow bass this evening, and that drum had a little motor trouble and got back to the dock, and they changed out the motor for us and went back out, and that's what we've caught, is them 2 little yellow bass. I don't know. We're gonna get back at it again tomorrow and see if we can figure something out. Appreciate you joining us on our adventure. Sharp hooks to you. There's my 2 whoppers. There's my favorite catch. Right there, bringing my fillet knife. I have a Bass Pro Shop rechargeable knife. It works well. I've used it once. This is my cleaning station on the back of my bus. I was going to use that over there. I have a table mounted on the side of my bus, but my wife was not for that because it's right by the door, and she said it'd draw flies. So she's probably right, which she sometimes is. Sometimes. But I'm gonna clean these fish up and put them in the refrigerator and hope for some more tomorrow, because this ain't worth getting a skillet dirty for. Day 2. We're out here. We got a little less wind. We're trying the same tactics that we tried yesterday. Might try something a little, it wasn't too productive, but it was productive enough to try it a little bit this morning. See if we can add a fish or 2 to the pile, and then a little bit later we might try a little something different. Go to the other end of the lake, and where the wind's been blowing all yesterday and today, so maybe it's below the bait down there, and the fish follow bait. So we'll see. We'll be back with you. The wife has got a fish on. I'd say it's a drum, maybe a catfish. Let's hope for a catfish. Let's hope for something to eat. Play him easy, baby. Big drum. Big old drum.
That fish big as you, Brent.
You'll hold him? There's the fisher woman. There's fisher dog. He wants to eat him, but I'm gonna put him back.
Yeah.
The wife's on again. And another drum. Guess we're gonna have to try one of these things. I really don't want to, but it might come down to it. It's got a fish on.
Bending over.
Here. Take this. We got a cluster mess. Figured it out. She caught a yellow bass. It'll be another fish we can add to the pile for dinner. I'll need about 4 more. I believe I got a gar. Oh. Somebody's shooting at us. Yep. Oh, I had a gar. Well, we're about ready to go in for lunch. We have not had a very successful morning. My wife caught that one yellow bass. I caught another little bitty yellow bass and got that gar on film. I believe I'm gonna go up there to our home on wheels, Nature. I'm gonna scratch Tennessee off, even though it wasn't great, but it did happen. And we're gonna end this video. So next you'll see us at Grenada Lake in Mississippi. Alright guys, we're back at the bus, and this is the coin I want to scratch it with. It says heads I win, tails you lose. And this is the coin I'll scratch it with every time. It's a little bit of a process, but so was catching the fish. Well, guys, it's one state down, only 47 more to go. Keep joining me for the adventure. Sharp hooks to you.